Let's find a short one, chat. Let's see. This is 1 day ago. This is a day ago. So, all right. So a day ago, caregiver realizes cops found dead client wrapped in plastic. Let me subscribe to EWU. Yeah, there's some crazy shit. Obviously, how the fuck you? Yeah, let's just get into it.
Too much of it.
When police respond to a brutal stabbing, they find a disabled veteran clinging to life and a woman whose account of this bloodbath may not be the whole truth.
She is diabolical. You have no freaking clue.
On March 8th, 2026, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office deputies are...
Damn, this was recently. But this was less than 6 months ago.
dispatched to a home in Punta Gorda, Florida, after a frantic woman calls 911.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
Yes. I came out to check on my neighbor, and he's dead.
Okay.
His truck's gone. There's blood everywhere. He was covered with plastic.
You said he was covered in plastic?
Yes.
Okay. Now, does it look like there was any sort of injury?
I don't know. Yes, he bled to death.
Okay, but I'm saying, does it look like there were any injuries? Were there any weapons around?
I don't know, honey.
Okay, that's okay. You're doing a great job. I'm just trying to help for our deputies here, okay? Now,
Well,
does he live here alone?
He had a roommate.
And the roommate is not there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Can you do me a huge favor and step out front to make contact with the deputies?
Yes.
When a deputy arrives at the scene, he rushes to the back of the home and discovers an unresponsive elderly man lying next to a wheelchair in a pool of blood with a severe laceration to his arm.
So he hit his head. His balls. He's still warm. Yeah.
The temperature of the body tells deputies they're dealing with a very recent attack. Believing there may still be a chance to save him, they begin CPR.
No, he's still warm.
Despite their efforts, he cannot be revived.
Stop compression. I mean, the blood around them is coagulated, but it's still wet at least.
There's the whole wheelchair is covered in blood.
So is that one over there. There's one over there that's covered in blood too, and the blood goes from all the way over there.
The spin circle's right here.
When a deputy speaks with the woman who called 911, she identifies the victim as 76-year-old Paul Dwayne Bradley, a disabled military veteran who relies on multiple caregivers for daily assistance.
One, his truck's missing.
Yeah.
It's not here. Two, he was covered in plastic.
Okay.
The sheathing was over him.
Plastic sheathing was? Okay.
Yep, I pulled it back to make sure it was him. Because
Okay.
I seen his foot, but I had to make sure it was
Okay.
him. And that's all I touched, and I called him.
As deputies process the scene, a visibly shaken friend of Paul's approaches with information that immediately...
This is sad, bro, because if we got grandparents and your grandparents in their 70s, bro, please, bro, hold them down, bro. Watch after them, dog. Because shit like this, bro, you got me so fucked up if somebody did my grandpa like this, boy. If somebody did Papa like this, bro, I'm crashing. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, boy. Got me fucked up.
Immediately begins to point investigators toward a potential suspect.
Just stay back there for now, because this is an active crime scene, okay? Okay. With what?
I don't know who's the lady that's living with him. She just moved in, and he came over the other day and told me she was schizophrenic, and he wanted to get her out of the house.
Yeah, because see, that's what we was supposed to be here at 7 to help him make sure she goes.
You too?
Okay.
The deputy learns that earlier that morning, Paul had fired a live-in caregiver who had recently moved into the home.
Get this bitch out of there. Get this bitch out of there, bro. Death penalty. She killed grandpa. That nigga 70. She killed grandpa, bro. Get her out of there, bro.
When
she gotta
refused
go.
to leave,
She
he
killed
told
grandpa.
authorities for assistance.
So,
No.
is she someone you hired, or is it a friend? Or
I was going to hire her.
He called.
Try her out for a month, you know.
Okay.
But then I thought,
Man, R.I.P. grandpa, bro.
she wasn't going to be no good.
What is she doing? So I get that she's not like really taking care of you, but what else is she doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. She's just doing nothing.
She makes me good meals. Don't get me wrong. But that's all she does.
So she's just cooking for you. That's all she's doing.
Yeah. She's just worthless.
She's in there right now?
Yeah, she's in bed, I think.
So you want her out of here today, we can do that. Do you just want her to get going, or do you want her, like, formally trespassed?
No, if she refuses to go.
If she refuses to go, then yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go talk to her now.
The deputy spoke to
So let me guess. He told her to leave, and then she started to. Oh, the police told her to leave, and she tweaked on his ass. She went inside and killed Grandpa.
Paul's caregiver, 48-year-old Shannon Rose Giblin. She denied neglecting his care and said there
That's
was
a
another
rough
reason
48.
Paul wanted her out of the house.
I'm going to tell you the truth, sir.
Okay.
He and the girl that got me this job knows this too. You can talk to her about it. He is mad at me because I didn't give him sexual pleasure. Do you see? Have you ever had?
Yeah, I've heard of this kind of thing.
She told the deputy Paul had repeatedly made unwanted sexual advances, including one incident where he allegedly put his hands on her.
When we go run errands, of course I drive, and I help him out of his buggy into the truck, and I snap on a seatbelt for him. You know, just sweet. And so I'm leaning over snapping his seatbelt, and he grabs the back of my head. He puts his hand on the back of my head, and he moves my head towards his crotch, and he goes, groans.
With Shannon's serious allegations, the deputy was now facing a much more complicated situation.
I want to go back in and talk to him again about that.
He's going to deny it. You know
Yeah, probably. But the problem here, Shannon, is that he wants you gone. And so if he tells me that he wants you gone, then that is my job to do that.
So you want me to leave right now?
So that's what I'm going to try to figure out with him.
That's impossible. I have no car. I've got cats. This man's a pervert.
Listen, I'm not saying I don't believe you at all, okay? So I'm going to go talk to him.
All right, chat. I'm not saying I don't believe her. But does that give you a right to kill the man? Put it in the chat. I mean, in the comments, bro. Does that give you a right to kill the old man? I understand you're a pervert. But just, yeah, bro. This shit crazy. Because girls be going through shit like this, bro. But it's like, she said she have cats, no car. I assume she really lived there. Like, she got clothes and shit there. So it's like, but he wants you out. And he called the police first. So it's like, you low-key gotta leave, bruh. I don't know what happened in between this time and her body in this nigga. But we'll see.
I've heard this story a few times, okay? So let me go talk
That's
to
a
him,
good
and
one,
then
chat.
we'll figure out what's going on next, okay?
Paul denied the allegations and remained firm that he wanted her out of the house immediately.
So what you should do is go ahead and get out of here. I know you don't have a car, but I would go ahead and get your things together. I'll contact a friend. I don't know your money situation. But
I have like $30.
if I leave, this isn't a big question. Is there going to be a huge fight here?
No,
Is there going to be
Look at
a
me.
fist fight?
No.
Okay.
No, because first and foremost, felony. Put your hands on
I
the
was
man.
going to say, exactly.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hours later, Paul's body is found in the very spot where Shannon had spoken with the deputy. As the investigation continues, a review of security footage from a neighboring residence reveals Paul's 2024 Toyota Tacoma leaving the property around 4:30 p.m.
Can you do a felony bolo for this guy's truck? I need to know where it is as soon as possible, and I need it stopped.
3 hours after Paul's body is discovered, the vehicle is located at a McDonald's in Sarasota County, 53 miles north of...
Bro, they in Florida. 53 miles north of the crime scene. Damn, they tracked her ass down. Damn. Oh, Grandpa had a fresh 2024 too. 2024 Tacoma. Why they be giving old people these new cars? This shit happened 2026. That boy had a 2024 Tacoma. She stole that shit. Talking about, I don't got no wheels, bet.
the crime scene, and Shannon is inside.
Step out of the vehicle with your hands up. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Turn around. Walk backwards.
Same clothes.
To me. No, don't reach. Walk backwards with your hands in the air. Do not reach. Walk backwards to me now.
Better get your ass smoked, aren't you?
Drop down your knees. Get on your knees. Keep your hands on your head. Hands on your head. Is there anyone else in the vehicle?
My cat.
After Sarasota County deputies detain Shannon, she begins making disturbing claims about what happened to her.
Why are you guys being so mean to me when I was just abused?
Okay, hold on.
And almost murdered by a guy.
I don't know anything about anything.
I'm gonna stand you up.
Okay, let's stand up.
I was almost just murdered. Look at my body.
Shannon is transported to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, where she says she was constantly harassed and abused by Paul. But detectives will soon get a surprising phone call that raises questions about her story.
Paul's a very evil man. I believe it was the second night I was there. I was saying goodnight to him, and he reaches back and he starts doing this on my upper leg, and he starts reaching over towards my crotch. And I was like, all right, well, good night. I mean, I had just gotten there.
Shannon describes another incident she says crossed a line, leaving her feeling devastated.
She capped, and I don't like victim. I don't like, you feel me, blaming the victim. But one thing I noticed is she talking about, yeah, he reached back. She immediately grabbed her head, but then said she touching and stuff. Like, bruh, that don't even make sense. The way her body like reacted to that, bruh.
Over towards my crotch, and
like,
I was like,
look at this chat.
Saying goodnight, evil man. I believe it was the second night.
Look at this chat.
I was saying goodnight to him, and he reaches back, and
he reaches back.
He starts doing this.
She don't even know what to say now. She making shit up on the fly, bro.
On my upper leg, and he starts reaching.
Bro, I'm an expert in when hoes lying. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Over towards my crotch, and I was like, all right, well, good night. I mean, I had just gotten there.
Shannon describes another incident she says crossed a line, leaving her feeling devastated.
He told me that he loves to spoon. He's like, if we're ever spooning and you feel the little guy down there misbehave, you can just skedaddle. So I went to my room, sat on the bed, and disbelief and just start crying. And he literally wants me there for sex.
She goes on to describe a history of childhood trauma, suggesting Paul's alleged behavior triggered painful memories from her past.
Nobody understands. There's sick men out there. Okay, I was freaking by my own father. When I was 14, he took my virginity. Okay? I've been almost murdered by a guy choking in front of my 3-year-old daughter. Okay?
Detectives shift their focus to what happened after the deputy told her to leave Paul's home.
Obviously, it looks like you were put in a very tough spot.
This is the real question, though. What happened after they told you to leave? That's the real question.
See, you're scratched up and have some injuries. Did he get violent after law enforcement left?
Yes.
How so?
He grabbed me, and I've got the things.
But after learning about the arrest, Shannon's sister contacts investigators and reveals a pattern from Shannon's past, one that raises questions about whether she's telling the truth.
I just wanted to say that someone noticed in her mugshot that there were scratches on her. And I wanted to tell the detectives that she has a history of and trying to blame other people. One of her baby daddies, for lack of a better term, she bragged about getting him locked up.
She was a pretty lady, bruh. She was pretty in 2011. Auntie got thrown. 2011, she was killing it. That was a nice mugshot. She pretty.
Sarasota for like 8 months because she beat herself up and then called the cops and said he did it. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, she's going to sit there.
Yeah, Auntie was like that, boy. Auntie was like that. Auntie a fucking psycho, man. I know girls just like her. Hey, I know girls just like her, bro. In about 20 years, I know a lot of girls just like Shannon. Her name's Shannon, right?
Try to say it was self-defense, and he did that to her.
What happened next with Paul?
I look at him and I said, Paul, after everything I've done for you,
in your house, cook for you, give you baths. So you're just willing to have the sheriff just push me to the curb? I said,
Oh
what
my
would you have
God.
done to my cats? And he goes, well, and it was obvious he would have killed them. Just the way he said it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's a good
She
one.
act just like a
He's in
woman
his
I know,
scooter.
bruh.
And he starts going, and I start following him. And he stops in his scooter, and he grabs his phone. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because he was going to call the cops again. And I went to grab it. And he's like, what are you doing? And he starts grabbing me.
And then he bodied that boy.
I guess I snapped. I snapped.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
All right.
It just hit me. I snapped. I just did. Abuse.
Yeah.
Too much of it.
I get it.
I was in a mental hospital because I snapped years ago. It's all documented. All of it.
According
So let me get this right. So midway through the interrogation, she realizes I'm cooked. I'm cooked. So her next move is like, because you know it's like a chess match. They're like, okay, they got checked. Let me move my piece here. I'm insane. It's documented. It's documented. I don't think that matters, Shannon. I don't think that matters.
Shannon, when the confrontation turned physical, she used a kitchen knife to cut him.
Was it a little cut, a big cut when you cut him?
No, he was bleeding a lot.
Okay. A lot? Like.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Her sister claims this wasn't the first time Shannon had used a knife during a confrontation.
See, this bitch crazy. See, this bitch crazy, but she not insane asylum crazy. Her ass about to just go straight to fucking prison and have to squabble it out with Big Bertha and fucking, you feel me?
Friend that just escaped from her. Like, he could have been the next victim, but his daughters were like, you need to get the hell out of there. Because he would wake up in the middle of the night and she would be standing over him with a butcher knife and saying she was going to kill him. He literally hightailed it across the state of Florida to get away from her because his daughter lives on the other coast. He told me I was afraid she was going to slit my throat in my sleep.
Shannon insists the confrontation with Paul
Imagine
escalated
living
into
with
something she never expected.
Imagine living with a person you imagine like you can't, bro. You don't know if they're gonna slit your throat while you sleep. That is insane. Imagine bro. That's like you living with the enemy, bro. Every day you walking around like, bro, this bitch trying to take me out. Like, bro, that's so unhealthy. Oh my God. This female, yeah, get her off the streets, dog. And she killed Grandpa, bro. I was about to say this hoe gonna kill somebody. She ended up killing Grandpa, man. Give her life.
I'm scared for my life, and I'm scared for my cat's life. This man abuses me. It's not like I'm like, oh, I've hurt this precious man today. No one's claiming that.
But Shannon's ex-boyfriend describes a conversation he had with Shannon about Paul that paints a very different picture.
He was on the phone with her on Sunday before this happened. She was telling him that she was going to kill the guy before she killed him. And I'm just saying, because I think it's relevant, because if she's like saying, I'm going to go in there and kill him, and then she does it, that's premeditated in my book.
Shannon says that after cutting Paul, she pushed him in his scooter to the back of the house, where she placed him on the ground and watched him die. But before fleeing in his truck, she covered his body with the plastic tarp. When asked why, she offers an unexpected explanation.
What was up with the plastic? Everything else makes sense to me. I don't understand that part.
When you take care of somebody, tucking them in, it doesn't make sense at all. I don't know.
Can I ask you a question that's kind of personal? How do you feel now that happened?
See, I feel like this bitch trying to play. She trying to play crazy. I feel like that's what she doing. Like, what the fuck you mean you tucking him in? This bitch trying to play crazy. She ain't that crazy, bro.
Not innocent. That's how I feel. He abused me. That's how I feel. Because a part of me was like it was either me and my kitties or him. I'm serious. Now you both look at me like you hate me. We don't hate you.
Promise me don't hate you.
I'm not cold-hearted.
She's threatened so many people in her life. She is diabolical. You have no freaking clue.
According to court documents, in March 2026, Shannon was charged with second-degree murder and grand theft of a motor vehicle.
PBL.
She pled not guilty to the charges.
Give her ass a PBL. That's that Florida, boy. That PBL felony. You know what that means, chat? For y'all that's not, you feel me? Punishable by life. Punishable by life, boy. That's as critical as it get. And she deserves it.
Shannon's public defender filed a motion requesting a competency examination, and a hearing is scheduled for August 6, 2026, to determine whether she is fit to stand trial.
August
She
26th.
remains jailed
Oh,
without
her shit
bond.
coming out.
Watch our full videos as they were
Her shit
originally
coming
made,
out.
with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU Plus. Available now on iOS, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Google TV. Download EWU Plus and see what you do.
I might have to get that EWU Plus. Alright, chat. Fuck, I guess we about to get out of here, bro. I gotta get